Are you feeling anxious, burned out, overwhelmed? Those sentiments certainly have become very common for people.
But reducing stress, depression, and burnout is possible if given the right tools. We're joined by Dr. Greg Hammer, who does it all.
He is a physician at Stanford University, a professor, a best-selling author, and an expert on mindfulness. Thank you so much for being with us.
My pleasure to join you.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to interview you on Kara's Cures once, too, and we really took a deeper dive. But for the people like Scott who say, I just don't have time, you have a 3-minute method that really helps combat negative thoughts and rewire our brain.
Yes, well, the fact is that our brains have become wired the way they are over tens of thousands of years of evolution. So we're not going to totally rewire them in a day or a week, but we can make baby steps starting today to do just that. And the idea is that our brains are wired to be rather negative. I think we can all agree we have a negativity bias. We tend to remember the negative and forget the positive. Lots of examples of that. As soon as we wake up in the morning, we start focusing on our aches and pains and various negative issues. The other thing is we're very distracted by the past and future. We have a hard time being present, and that's where happiness is. So how can we be more positive and more present? Well, we can rewire our brain by doing a simple morning exercise. We can call it a meditation. But essentially, I think the 4 essential pillars of that meditation are gratitude, acceptance, intention, and non-judgment. So yes, I have a 3-minute program for getting in touch with our breath and then going through those 4 pillars, re-establishing focus on our breath, and then slowly opening our eyes, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, GAIN, right? It stands GAIN. Gratitude, acceptance, intention, and what was
non-judgment.
Non-judgment.
Very important. They're all very much interrelated, and they all, when not practiced, we sort of lapse into our default modes of thinking and our old habits, and we tend to be a little bit ungrateful at times. We resist things we don't like about the way the world is, which is, for most of us, there are a lot of issues right now. So instead of accepting, we're resisting. We need to have intention or purposefulness. We need to have a plan because, again, our default mode is rather negative and distracted. So we have to have a plan in order to rewire our brains away from that. And then judgment. You know, we're constantly making judgments. Things don't have to be good or bad. And when we learn to drop the judgments, we see things more clearly. We get a little dopamine hit. We're happier.
It sounds like 30 minutes, not 3 minutes. Yeah, but yes.
Can you show us?
Can you show us?
Sure. So we're going to get up in the morning. We're going to open our blinds, let some light in, do our morning hygiene thing. We're going to find a comfortable place to sit, like perhaps where we all are right now, although I don't know that you would do this on the set.
We're
going to close our eyes.
Okay. We're doing it.
You could do it.
The producers say
maybe
do it.
during the commercial break.
Yeah.
And so you're going to close your eyes. You're going to focus on your breath. You're going to slow the in-breath, pause, and then slow the exhalation. There's no effort involved. You just slow it down and go back to the slow, intentional in-breath. And when you slow your breath down this way, you're really activating what's called your parasympathetic nervous system. That's the one that counters the fight or flight sympathetic side. And it slows your heart rate, lowers your blood pressure, has some other positive effects. And now you're just going to contemplate that for which you're grateful. I'm so grateful to have this wonderful job where I get to communicate with all of these people in Connecticut and help put them in touch with important messages that make their lives better. I'm so grateful for my relationships with my colleagues here at work, my loved ones, my relative health, my relative wealth. And I don't mean that we're all necessarily wealthy, rich, but we are wealthy compared to most people in the world. And we're very fortunate. We should be grateful for the safe place in which we live. Now we transition to acceptance as we again focus on the breath, slowing it down, deepening it. We think of something uncomfortable or painful. We've all lost loved ones. Bring that painful experience closer and closer into your chest, open your heart, envelop that difficult experience, nurture it with your heart, fully accept it, relax your body, breathe in, expand your chest and your body to this experience and fully accept it. And you can ask yourself the question, can I live with this pain forever? And the answer eventually be yes. We move to intention. We simply focus on our current sensations because we're so often distracted and not even aware of whether we're breathing properly. So we focus again on our breath. We may notice the pressure of the chair against our body, the tingling at the soles of our feet. We may hear something in the distance. We focus on our present experience. And we remind ourselves our intention includes being present and more positive. We have so much for which to be positive. And we transition to non-judgment. And here we may envision an image of the Earth suspended in space, one of these beautiful NASA images we've all seen. And it's clear that the Earth is just a planet. The Earth is neither good nor bad. And we too, therefore, are just the human being that we are. We are neither good nor bad.
And we
can say, I am simply that I am. And we return to the breath, slowly open our eyes, and we're ready to go out in the world.
We are really ready. I mean, the show is ending and I feel better. So we want people to, I want people to bookmark this. You can see it on our website. You can visit GregHammerMD.com, follow him on Instagram or Facebook. I hope you enjoyed those 3 minutes.
That was a great 3 minutes, Doc.
Thank you very
so much.
My pleasure, anytime.
All right, there's all the information on the screen. And our intention is for you to have a great day. Eyewitness News 4 is next. We're grateful for you.
Woo!